it's fall. And I don't know if that means anything to anyone else, but around my parts, that means pumpkin spice everything. What I want to show you guys today, really quick one, is how to make your own pumpkin spice syrup. You can put this into your coffee, you can put this into your baking, you can put this into anything you want to be pumpkin spice. It is the foundation for what pumpkin spice lattes are. Really simple. What we're going to be doing is making a simple syrup out of sugar and water in equal parts. We're going to be throwing in some pumpkin, and then we're going to throw in the spices that make pumpkin spice what it is. That's cinnamon, that's ginger, allspice, nutmeg, and clove. My suggestion, and I'll put all the ingredients down in the description below, but my suggestion is always to use twice as much cinnamon as other things, and then with clove, because it'll take off on you there, is to reduce the amount of clove. So I've got 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon each of ginger, allspice, and nutmeg, and then about 3/4 of a teaspoon of clove. And I've got a mixture of brown and white sugar here. I love the taste of brown sugar, but that sort of molassesy flavor can take over if you're not careful. So I'm doing about 1 cup of brown sugar to 1/2 cup of white granulated sugar, which means I've got 1.5 cups of water so that the sugar and water are in 1-to-1 ratios. Then I've got about 1/3 cup of canned pumpkin puree. You can make them fresh if you want to go the extra mile. I find that the texture of the canned stuff is actually a little bit better. It's really finely ground, so just make sure that it is 100% pumpkin, that there's nothing else added into that, and you should be good to go. Let's head over to the stove.
Starting with a medium saucepan, I'm throwing in that 1.5 cups of water, and we'll put this on to sort of a medium heat as well to start warming it up. I'll throw in all of the sugar as it's starting to warm up here, both the brown and the white sugar. And I'll give that the occasional stir just to get it dissolving. We will be bringing this up to a full boil and letting it go for a bit once the spices are in, but just for now, we're just getting that sugar dissolved. And you can see it doesn't take very long. Before we throw in all the spices, we do want to get that pumpkin into the hot syrup there. And we'll just give it a whisk until it is all incorporated. So you can see once it's all incorporated, we are going to go in with our spices. We'll throw them all in at once. The cinnamon, the ginger, the allspice, the nutmeg, and the cloves. And again, we're going to just whisk it until it is all incorporated. At this point, we're going to bring it up to a full boil, and then we'll drop down the temperature just so it's sort of at a rolling simmer. There's no need for this to be a hard boil. And with syrup, you want to be very careful that it doesn't boil over. And I just threw in, I forgot to mention at the beginning, just 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt just to balance out the flavors a little bit. And we'll just let this boil and bubble away for 10 to 15 minutes. And it starts off by making a little bit of a foamy island of spices at the top, but as it continues to boil for that time, the spices all get incorporated beautifully. Just a little bit longer here. You can see that once it's been 10 to 15 minutes, all of that foaminess goes away. And one more ingredient I should have mentioned at the very beginning is just a bit of vanilla. Everything's a little bit better with vanilla in it.
Okay, good morning, guys. As you can see, I have not gotten ready for my day yet. I'm a bit of a a bleary-eyed mess right now. But what I wanted to try is this beautiful pumpkin spice syrup. I didn't try it yesterday when I made it. The house smelled incredible. It smelled just like fall baking, that Thanksgiving time. It smelled really, really good. But I refrained from trying because I actually wanted to try it on camera in front of you guys. All right. Oh yeah. So it's all I did after I cooked it for that 10 to 15 minutes was put it in a jar after it had cooled down a bit, and then I let it come to room temperature, and now it's become this beautiful syrupy consistency. You can see it. It's super thick and super luxurious. So I brewed myself a strong cup of coffee here, and because of the amount of sugar in here, I'm not adding any sugar to my coffee. I am one that does like sugar, but this will definitely be enough. So I'm just gonna put in a big old spoonful in here. Oh, golly, that's okay. And as soon as it hits the coffee, guys, it melts right away. It is just going right into the coffee there. I like milk in mine, always have. So let's put some milk in, give it another quick stir. Boom. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that smells delicious. All right. Oh yeah. Oh guys, that tastes like fall. That's unbelievable. You saw how easy that was. Just a few ingredients, 10, 15, 20 minutes of your time, and man, you've got something that will just make your entire fall and all winter taste delicious. Who cares if Starbucks runs out of theirs? You can have it all year round now you know how to make it. So go out and try it, make yourself a little pumpkin spice latte, and have an amazing day. I just had another thought. How great a gift would this be? Now this is a lot, but you can go get the little quarter pint jars or even the half pint jars, and those would be amazing gifts. Make a nice little label, pass those on to your friends, your family, your mom, your girlfriend, whoever likes pumpkin spice, and yeah, it's a delicious treat for them. So I encourage this. This is delicious, guys. No question.